Hi everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, all made and played on the beautiful ZorinOS. So I'm just on my way to pick a load up. I'm really excited because I've overloaded the game really with trailers and skins and you name it, we've got it. So I'm expecting the game to stutter, falter and basically lose its shite, but nevertheless the reason I'm so excited is I'm currently level 4. Wow, that's a nice trailer, and I'm hoping that this next job will ding us level 5 if we don't run out of time to pick it up, of course. I've taken JBX graphics out of American Truck because I think that's the mod that was causing the issue with the day-night cycle being screwed up. And I've added in realistic, brutal weather and graphics because, well, A, it's free, and B, actually, it didn't look half bad. We are back on the Ryzen RX 580 permanently. I've taken the RTX 3050 out because that was causing me graphical glitches and issues, and I wasn't that impressed with the quality personally, but of course it might be fine on another distribution or an Arch based distro, something a little more bleeding edge. But I'm actually considering buying another brand new RX 580 as a backup. Do you want to? Yeah, you want me to keep. So, my love, we shall keep right. Right, where do you want me to go? You want me to go right, don't you? I'm just making sure there's nothing behind me. And we've got a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit, so we need to back it down a bit. We don't need to be getting ahead of ourselves as we're only picking a load up. It's 27 minutes to destination. It is a Caterpillar. It should be a Caterpillar-themed trailer. So we'll see if it causes us issues, which hopefully it won't. The game itself is running amazing considering I've got so many packs installed and God knows what, and mods. I'm shocked at how well the game is running and how beautiful it looks. I mean, for argument's sake, realistic, brutal weather and graphics is 1.5 gig of data that shouldn't be there before you start with all the other stuff. So yeah, having an absolute blast. I still think this Euro Truck and Farming Simulator are some of the best value for money games ever made, in that you can make them uniquely yours for free, and although you've got the same game as everybody else, you can make it unique and individual to yourself, which I think is amazing. And I know there's lots of games where there's Steam Workshop mods and stuff, and that's great. But I think American Truck, Euro Truck and Farm Sim not only have unique content, but you know, just by having 2 mods and not having the 3rd, well, that makes your copy of the world unique and individual to you, rather than just the same game as what everybody else has got, which I think is fantastic. It is early in the morning, it's a Sunday morning, 6:37 AM in game time, hence there's not a lot of traffic about, which is factually correct and brilliant. The traffic lights are doing my head in, the way stations are doing my head in. What's new? Just saying. Oh, train, nice. I was thinking about adding a train mod as well, just to make the trains a bit longer and skins more realistic. Looks like the trains are long enough as it is. Good enough. So we're held at traffic lights waiting for nothing. God, that is so real life. That's so immersive. So I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're enjoying the content on the YouTube. It will start to settle down where there's a couple of main games, i.e. trucking and farm sim, and then the rest of the content will either be Linux videos or responding to your comment videos. So that's the plan that I'm rolling out. There will be the odd AI video that goes up, don't be shocked. And it probably will be garbage quality, but like I say, unfortunately it's my YouTube and I do have a love affair with AI. I hope that doesn't put you off. I have put all the playlists on the front channel, but some of them you can't yet see, namely and mainly the Farm Simulator playlist you can't see, and the Linux distro playlist you can't see. But that's pretty much it.
Turn left.
Right, which way do you want me in? Yeah, because these are picky sometimes about in.
This is where it ends.
Let's hope that this Caterpillar trailer is still available. Now we do have some skins for some nice owned trailers as well, looks like it is. Some beautiful cat skins, and for trailers that you wouldn't necessarily think would have a cat skin on. We're going to go to Tulsa, 24 hours from Tulsa in Oklahoma. That's where we're going to be headed. A bit of a jaunt, but hopefully this job will see us ding level 5, and we'll be able to start collecting and buying some of the trailers and skins that we've got installed, which will be nice. So we'll be able to do freight market, quick job, and our own stuff as well. I can't see a damn thing in this truck. I'm going to have to go external, I'm afraid. As you can see, I can't see a thing. If you're wondering what the truck is, it's the Kenworth W990 by Harven. It's an extremely well balanced mod and doesn't cause you any issues at all. Certainly shouldn't cause you any issues on your versions. I'm running a much older version of the game. Yep, that's a nice Caterpillar trailer. We'll have a bit of that. Beautiful cat. So we're going to do mainly heavy haul stuff, a lot of Caterpillar stuff and a lot of JCB stuff as well, and we'll just see how we get on. We'll see how the game responds and plays. Hopefully it's going to play nicely with all these mods I've got installed. Hopefully it's not going to go due south. Yeah, that's okay. I know I'm riding on the scudgy bits, but that ensures that I can drag this trailer out safely. And we do need a lot of room to drag the thing out because it's quite long. I'm not sure, I'm not convinced it's a 53 footer. Could be wrong. Could be a 53 foot.
Turn right.
£44,000. Doesn't tell us how long the trailer is, does it? About an hour and a half, I'm guessing. Is it 53 foot? Could be. Could be 40, 48 foot, whatever it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get on our merry way to 24 hours from Tulsa, Gene Pitney territory. And let's try and haul a little ass safely and immersively. That'll be a thing. So train lines, we've got no warning lights or barriers on, so
go straight on.
Clear of trains. Typical bloody traffic lights. It's enough to make you want to weep. That's a nice little rig setup to go to Tulsa. And that also means that we're going to move into coast-to-coast territory. Again, if any of you have got any questions or any information you'd like to know, if I can help, I'm more than happy to help out. I'm using currently Coast to Coast and Canada Dream on my version of the game. Remember, for the latest version it's now Coast to Coast and Canamania, and both maps are available for version 1.50. I'm back on version 1.37. Why? Well, A, because it's kind to the PC, and B, because I love it. It cuts out a lot of the shenanigans. There are things I do miss in 137 that you very quickly take for granted in 150, but nevertheless I'm very happy on 137 with the RX 580, and I am using the inbuilt AMD drivers, not the Nouveau drivers. Of course, Nouveau is for nVidia. And I'm very happy with it. It looks amazing. It looks about as good as I can get it with the kit I've got. The only thing that I'm missing is SIP's traffic mod, but I've taken that out because of the sheer stuttering it causes with high volumes of traffic. It does wreck your frame rates. It's not its fault, it's just by definition, you know, the more traffic you have, the computer's got to render and make move and all the rest of it. Well, you know, my PC just, well, let me just show you what I mean. So if we go ahead and load up the mod list, I mean the mod list is already massive. Do excuse me having a slurp of coffee. So the mod list, as you can see, is huge. We've got realistic, brutal weather. It's brutal weather and graphics. It's not just the weather. We've got trailer packs like you would not believe, and skins. We've got mods. I do have a cat skin for the W990, but not on the day cab. Oh, 389 SCS. I wanted to put that in actually. Forgot, so we'll add that because I do want an SCS 389, and we'll stick the skin in. Now the only mod that I haven't got added in is SIP's traffic mod, and I'm sure it causes me stuttering woes, but we'll try it again. Oh, I've got the Mac-R skin, but I don't have the Mac-R installed. So let me just find the darn mod. I'm really gutted me PAG gearboxes don't work. I absolutely love those PAG gearboxes. Right, so let's put it in underneath the increased delivery times, but above the engine pack, and let's load it back up and you'll see how much of a struggle it is for the game. Bless it. Sorry about the loading screen, but hey ho, it's what it is. Because I'm recording a video as well, it's a little bit slower. No, not a lot, but a bit. I guess we could have a look at the graphical settings as well. Excuse me, and up those. But I'm not convinced that it's a wise thing to do for smoothness. So there you go. So I'm just going to save that away. Credible save gives a credible load. There we go. So let's just have a look at the graphical settings. We've already got it on 200. I think 300% is way too much for it, to be honest, especially with SIP's traffic mod. But hey ho, let's try. Let's see what happens. And indeed, it's crashed. Thank you very much, Lee. So, straight away, well, I know SIP's traffic mod is fine. So the only other mod that I added was the SCS trailer skin, SCS 389 skin, cat skin. So I'll take that out and we'll see how we get on. That's the only thing that I can think would crash it. There it is. And it's a high roof 389 skin anyway. Okay, let's go ahead. Load her up. Crash detected. I'm guessing it would have been that 389 cat skin for the 8 high roof. It's probably only compatible with a newer version of the game. Oh, I guess we'll see. But needless to say, I'm absolutely loving my trucking again. My trucking and my farming. Oh man. I don't know, it's not that popular on YouTube, but it's one of my passions. So, you know, for the people that do enjoy it, I'll put them up. And for the people that can't be doing with it, well, fine, just don't watch it. And there we go. So again, I'll try a credible save, so we've got a credible load even if it crashes. And we have upped it to 300% scaling, which is not a good idea. Just saying, not a good idea. And we do have the brutal weather installed, so it is going to sling it down. You see now, here comes your traffic, which is fine, which makes the world feel alive, but it also thrashes your computer and your graphics card. And it makes getting over incredibly difficult. Well, so far on 300%, she doesn't look to be struggling too much, especially with the rain. That usually makes it struggle as well. And the fact that we've got a mod truck installed, blah blah blah, all these things tend to have an impact. I can see microstuttering already, but I think that's probably because of... Right, okay, so I'll show you the difference if we just... I don't know why the sound carries on through, but it does. So let's drop it to 150%. And you'll see the difference in smoothness, even though we've got SIP's traffic pack installed. Look at that. What a difference. Much better, much smoother. We could even go down to 100%. I needed to keep left there. Wake up, Ebeez. So everything's still just a little tiny bit jerky. So let's drop it to 100. 100 should be fine, should look fine. Got colour correction off, which is good. And again, don't forget, it will look even better when you've rebooted the game. There you go. So that's on 100% scaling. Looks much better, much smoother, much nicer. We're heavy haul, so our target cruise speed is never more than 50 miles an hour. Our ideal cruise speed would be 45 miles an hour. But then it is literally going to take forever to get anywhere. So we've got 9 hours and 59, so basically 10 hours to Tulsa. So that's a hell of a long journey. We'll make our way there. Just enjoy the pants out of it. Now your other option is to run it on 200% but take SIP's traffic pack out. The problem is I don't know if SIP's traffic pack will have a negative influence on some of the trailer packs that got installed. The SIP's traffic pack is the highest priority. I guess we'll have to see, won't we? But nevertheless, I'm on my way to the beautiful Tulsa, and it is going to be mainly coast-to-coast content. I think we're already in. No, we're not. So it will start just either side of Tucumcari all the way to Tulsa. That's all coast-to-coast content. So I'm super excited to get the other side and see how it runs, how it looks, how it feels. I mean, the beauty of Class's realistic brutal weather, it adds not only rain on a frighteningly regular basis, but really bad weather, fog, all sorts of stuff is in there. So it's quite a nice immersion edition, and it's 100% free, and it's more importantly available off the SCS forums, so that you know you're getting an original copy of the mod, not some fiddled with, interfered with copy of the mod off some spurious third-party website. In fact, the only two websites that I do recommend you get mods from are the SCS forum or truckymods.io. Both sites are superb. You lot might know of other trusted sites. If you do, then please post them underneath the video and let me know, so everybody else can benefit. But those are the two main sites. ATSmods.lt is another one, but that's not 100% trusted. You never know who's uploaded what to where and what quality it is. Because we're on the Linux, we're really not that concerned about viruses or malware, but nevertheless there's no logical rhyme or reason to be complacent just because we're on the Linux. So there you go. We're on our way to Tulsa. We're a little more than 24 hours. Well, we're not. We're 9 hours away from Tulsa, not 24 hours. Me chatting shit as usual. But nevertheless, oh, are we going to hit it? Oh, how did I not hit that? I will never know. That's the other beauty of SIP's traffic pack. You can't for 1 second leave your head up your ass. You've got to be looking what you're doing all the while. And although it's a truck simulator and you think, well, you know, you sat there driving a truck, it's not that difficult, not that intense. It gets pretty intense. And as I say, you have to make sure that your truck is set up really, really well if you're into immersion, because otherwise you're going to pay the price heavily. Just saying. I'm going to alter that just a tad up on the steering because it's just a tad dead. There we go, that'll do nicely. That just gives us a little bit more manoeuvrability, and that's better. So we've got 8 hours 55 left. We've got 522 miles. I'm going to snake it if I'm not careful. I'm going to oversteer and understeer by the time it catches up. You see, this is what I'm on about. You've got to be paying attention to your mini-map, to the roads and everything, otherwise you're going to end up riding the doo-doo. As I just nearly did there. Now the only realistic immersive setting I've got off is fatigue. So I believe it should be about the driving, not about the sleeping, but I've said that many times before. And I don't really enjoy, oh here we go, that aspect of the game. If I'd have knew you were going to slow down, big boy, I'd have pulled over. he's got a cat digger on the back with the look of it. Could be JCB. But nevertheless, the game seems much happier at 100% zoom. Very smooth, very immersive, and very enjoyable. And don't forget, we are recording a video, so it's not just about playing the game. It is also about being able to make videos, which is why the YouTube's up. See, for me 45 would be the ideal cruising speed, and it's the one I enjoy the most. The only trouble with it is for making videos, it takes you a long while. I'm not in any big rush to get anywhere, that's for sure, but for you the viewers, I guess it is a bit better to go a little bit quicker. That's our external cab view on the 990. I'm guessing he's going to pull straight in front, so I'm going to pull out. Otherwise we're going to be having a situation which I really don't want to deal with right now. So I'm going to pull this over here and make a part 2 of us completing the journey to Tulsa, as I feel have taken up enough of your guys and girls' times as it is. So there we are in our beautiful Kenworth W990 on our way to Tulsa from Albuquerque, pulling that gorgeous Caterpillar reefer trailer with the Thermo King cooler. As I say, this is by Harven. It's on 137. The same as my Euro truck is on 137. So thank you all for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up if you loved it, down if you didn't love it. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez video.